Hey pretty sweet gang, it's Mo and welcome to my strawberry pudding cheesecake bar class. Woo, that's a mouthful. First you want to start out with some strawberry crunch crumble. You need about 3 cups of that and half a cup of melted butter, which is a stick. You want to make sure you let your butter cool a little bit. I'm not adding the recipe how to make the strawberry crumble here because I have another video. So go ahead and check my YouTube channel for that video. You will see the recipe and the instructions and how I make it in the video. So basically I'm taking my cool melted butter and I am blending it in with my strawberry crunch crumbs. Just the same way that you would do with graham cracker crumbs if you were making a graham cracker crust for your cheesecake. I'm only doing this for a no-bake recipe because I have tried rebaking these as a crust before and they burned. So here I have a 9x9 pan. You can use an 8x8 or a 9x9, either or. If you use an 8x8, they'll be a little thicker than mine will turn out today. And you just want to take that crumble mixture and mash it down in the bottom of your pan. Now I did spray my pan with some Baker's Joy, or you can choose to use parchment paper to line your pan, and you want to make sure the parchment paper around the edges come up higher than the pan so that you'll be able to pull out your bars and cut them way easier than what I did. I thought about it too late, so I'm gonna go with what I have here. But either way, I sprayed my pan. They should still come out pretty good. There we go. So now you want to chill that crust while you're making your filling. You need 3 packs of cream cheese and you need 2 boxes of strawberry pudding or your pudding of choice. These are 3-ounce boxes. They're made, I guess, by Sonic, and the boxes are big. They look like the large boxes from the Jello brand, but no, they are 3-ounce packages, so you will need 2. So you want, and you're gonna need Cool Whip too. I'm so sorry I showed it, but I didn't say anything about it. So you want to go ahead and add your 3 bars of cream cheese. They should be at room temperature to a bowl, whether you have a stand mixer or if you're going to use a handheld mixer. So I'm adding my cream cheese to the bowl. It's sticking to the package a little bit. I want to get all of that little excess off the package. No waste. I want it all. So this is my 3rd block of cream cheese, and what we're going to do is blend that well together until it's nice and smooth. And here we go. Get that blended. And we are going to slowly begin to add our dry pudding mix. And you want to add that a little bit at a time and blend in between. Yes, we are going to use both packages. Get that nice and smooth. There should be no chunks, so make sure, be patient, make sure your cream cheese is room temp. I'm just going to scrape my bowl a little just so I can make sure I get everything combined together. Looks pretty good. Now we're going to start adding some of our strawberry pudding powder. Like I said, you want to just kind of add that a little bit at a time, mixing. Now this powder, this pudding mix is not like a vibrant pink or anything. It's a very pale pink. So because of the cream cheese kind of has a tint, it's not like a pure white. It kind of made my mixture look like a peachy pink color. And I wanted to add a little more color to it, so you'll see in a minute where I add a few drops of food coloring. Now guys, this is definitely optional. You don't have to do this, but you also don't want to add a whole lot because you don't want your cheesecake to look artificial. But I'll show you that in just a second. I just want to continue to scrape my bowl so that I can make sure that that mixture is combining into all of my cream cheese. And we are not adding any sugar to this mixture because the pudding mix gives it its sweetness, and also the Cool Whip. And it's sweet enough, and it has a little bit of tartness, as a cheesecake should. It shouldn't be overly sweet. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. That strawberry crunch crumble crust is to die for. You guys are gonna love it, and I hope you do. If you try this and you love it, please leave me a comment letting me know how you feel about it. And here we go. I'm adding a little drop because I don't want to overdo it. And this is a Hobby Lobby pink, which can get very bright. Like I said, I don't want my cheesecake to look artificial. So that wasn't pink enough. I added one more drop. You guys see I'm adding and you already see the color has changed already. But add very little bits at a time. Like I always say, if you add too much, you can't take it away. But if you add little bits at a time and it's not enough, you can definitely add too. So we're going to scrape the bowl again so we can make sure we get all that color mixed and blended in, and there's no like hot pink streaks within our cheesecake mixture. So now I'm going to take my 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip, and we are going to add that. I'm going to fold it in a little bit first, but because the Cool Whip is cold, I just took it out the fridge, and my cheesecake mixture is basically room temperature. It's not going to fold together well, but I'm going to fold it in for a little bit, and then I'm going to blend it with the hand mixer. I don't want to blend it from the beginning too much because I don't want to put a lot of air in that Cool Whip and have it to start breaking down on me, and my batter is not, or my mixture won't be stable. And then we're going to blend the rest of the way until it's fully combined. And you guys, this mixture is really thick, as you can see, and that is correct as it should be. We are not going to bake this. This is a no-bake recipe, so it needs to be really thick and creamy because it's going to set in the fridge overnight. If you want to serve it same day or like for a dessert for dinner, then you need to make it the night before, late night or early in the morning, because it needs to chill for at least 9 hours, 8 to 9 hours. So now we've taken our crust out of the fridge. It has set, it's cold, and now we're just gonna go ahead and add all of our cream cheese mixture right on top and get all of that in there and just smooth it. Just flatten it down and smooth it the best you can into an even layer, as even as possible. And like I said, it's a really thick mixture, but it's awesome for cutting. And here I'm showing you guys the parchment paper. I just realized, oh my God, because I do, even though I sprayed the Baker's Joy, I use that to kind of make a glue for the parchment, so it lays flat and sticks and molds to the pan. But I ended up putting the crust in there before I added the parchment paper. So either way, that's why I warned you guys earlier in the video instead of waiting till now. But we're going to go ahead, and here's my strawberry glaze that I made. I also did not include that in the video because if you go and check, I have another YouTube video on how to make a raspberry glaze. And it's the same, it's just a different fruit. So you can also check that out. And I'm not going to put it all, smear it all the way to the edges because I know that's going to stick to my pan. If I had it in parchment, that would be different. And then we're going to go ahead and chill this overnight. Oh, and right now I'm just the batter is thick, and then I made the glaze really thick. So I was just trying something to see if I can get it to swirl through so we can have a little bit of that glaze inside of the bars, but it didn't work out that well. If you want to do that, you can definitely make your glaze a lot thinner to where it's pourable, but I like it like this. So I'm gonna wrap that with saran wrap tightly and let it chill for 9 hours or overnight. And we're gonna come back tomorrow and I'm gonna show you pictures of my bars. And these are so good, you guys. Oh my God, I can't wait for you guys to try them. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for taking this class and enjoy.